Welcome back live to Troy, Alabama, where we wrap up our coverage. The Boise State football team picking up a 56-20 victory in their season opener over Troy. As they take a look at some of these highlights, it's hard to figure out where you should really begin. Rypien threw for 305 yards and 4 touchdowns. Sean Monster had 167 yards receiving. The defense forced 4 turnovers and scored 2 touchdowns. I guess at the end of the day, you can chalk it up to a complete team effort by the Boise State Broncos.
I mean, we knew what we was getting into before we got into this game. We knew it was going to be hot. You know, we worked the indoor and things like that. So, you know, come out here, the first game was going to determine, you know, what type of team, you know, will it be. The guys worked hard throughout the summer and out fall camp. So the main thing was urgency, and I feel like we really got after it.
I think it meant a lot. You know, just for our whole offensive unit, you know, coming out and, you know, the way we had preached all week was, you know, let's just do what we practice. You know, let's focus on, you know, more of what we can do and not so much, you know, what the defense is giving us and all those different things. You know, if we go out and execute the play the way it's supposed to be executed, we have answers on the field, and you know, it was nice to air it out a little bit in that first half. And you know, our receivers have been doing a great job all fall camp. Like I said, they've been laid in the weeds, and you know, there's no more secrets anymore.
You know, there were a lot of great performances tonight to acknowledge, but you have to point out the performance by Sean Monster. He had a career-high 7 catches. Coming into this season, he only had 509 receiving yards over the last 3 years combined. Tonight he had 167. His head coach chalks it up to hard work and patience.
He's worked hard, he's put the time in it, and we all want instant gratification, and sometimes you got to work for it. If you really want to get to a level that everybody expects and you expect of yourself, it takes time. And I think I hope our guys understand that. He certainly does. He's a worker. He's worked harder this year than I've ever seen him work.
You know, following the game tonight, Troy head coach Neil Brown said that this Boise State football team is likely the best team that the Trojans have faced since Clemson in 2006. That was the year that the Tigers won the national title. So obviously some pretty high praise for the effort the Boise State football team put forth tonight. Will, now the guys are headed back home. The season opener next week against UConn, and I know they're eager to get back to the city of trees and out of this heat and humidity.
Absolutely, and I think you are as well, JT. Fantastic job as always. Thanks for all your coverage throughout the weekend.